Tonight, a grass fire in the West Metro spreads to 300 acres, forcing dozens of people who live near Green Mountain to evacuate. And that evacuation order just lifted.
That fire's so big you could see it from downtown Denver. Take a look at this time lapse. It shows just how fast it spread.
Jacqueline Allen is at the command center, and Jacqueline, firefighters made some good progress tonight.
They did. You can see it's still very active here tonight. A lot of fire crews are on scene right now, but the good news is it is 90% contained and the evacuation orders have been lifted so people can go back to their homes now. That's happened just in the last 15 minutes. Take a look at this video and you'll see what everyone is talking about tonight. This was the scene as the fire lit up the sky in the Denver metro area. A fast-moving fire that caught everyone's attention. It started around 6 o'clock. It quickly grew from just 3 acres to 300, fueled by gusty winds and also by bone-dry conditions. And there are a lot of homes in this area. More than 3,000 homes were put on standby for evacuations, and about a dozen homes were evacuated out of concern for those flying embers. But we have seen a change in the weather in the last couple of hours. The winds have died down. I'm joined here now by Rhonda Schulting with West Metro Fire. And Rhonda, are there any homes still in danger right now?
No homes in danger at this point, and no danger to residents. That's why we were able to lift the evacuation order.
That is great news for a lot of people who've been worried about that. So now the question is, all these people have been watching this fire. You guys have a fire investigator here on scene. Any idea yet? Was this caused by nature? Was this caused by man?
Can't say right now. The investigator, honestly, because it was dark after the fire started, he hasn't really been able to get up there to determine where the origin was, and that's going to tell us a lot as to exactly where it started, and then the how comes after that. So tomorrow he'll be up here looking around, seeing what he can see, and hopefully we'll find a lot of evidence up there.
Get some more answers tomorrow. Thanks, Rhonda. And the crews have worked so hard here tonight. 90% contained. Good news for all those people who are waiting to find out if they could go back home. Reporting live, Jacqueline Allen, Denver 7.
Thanks, Jacqueline. And this video from Air Tracker 7 shows the winds firefighters were up against tonight. Chief Meteorologist Mike Nelson has that angle tonight for us. Mike?
Well, the good news, the winds have died down a little bit in the fire area right here, but still quite strong just to the west in the foothills. And we do have concerns for the smoke from this fire that will kind of blow out this way across much of central and southwestern Denver. Because the fire's died down a little bit now and is 90% contained, that smoke not as much of an issue, but those are the main areas that would be impacted. You notice the strongest winds stay off to the west overnight, and watch what happens early tomorrow morning. The wind direction shifts and becomes more northerly as a front comes through. So that smoke's going to vary a little bit, but it's lighter winds overnight will help things a bit. Not much moisture out of it. There's no precipitation around this area at the present time. It's all back into the mountains, and that is an area that still has weather advisories in effect until 6 a.m. for the central and southwestern mountains, and winter storm warning for areas above 10,000 feet until noon tomorrow. But none of that moisture is going to come down into the Denver area for right now. Cold, windy weather will continue for the next several days. I'll have that in your first alert forecast.
All right, Mike, thanks. And we checked with the Army National Guard. They say the fire does not appear to be burning in the areas where they have found live munitions in the past. However, the contractor leading that search says there is always the chance there could be live shells in that fire zone, too.